If you got through your 20s just surviving and not thriving, don't worry, there's plenty of hope. Even if you're in your 30s and 40s, these are still great habits to have. It's really never too late to start good habits. So welcome back to Pamela Finance, and today I'm going to give you the 5 best money habits to have in your 30s. And stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a bonus tip which helps me out every day. So why have habits? Habits are the little things you do every day almost without noticing. That means you're not putting much effort into them. Creating the right habits makes your life so much easier because you're just putting in a small amount of effort which adds up over time. So that means big results. It's never too late to start getting going with the right habits. So what are the money habits that you need to have? So habit number 1 is having an emergency fund and building it up. An emergency fund is the critical building block of your financial plan. So why is this? An emergency fund is the first step towards getting out of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. An emergency fund means building up a pile of cash in a savings account. So it's money that's just there. It is not invested. It's not earmarked for anything. It is your cash cushion. I can guarantee there will come a time when your car needs new tires, you need to get emergency dental work, you might lose your job, or just about anything unexpected might happen. If you don't have an emergency fund, you'll have to put that expense on a credit card, and then you'll have an extra monthly bill plus interest, and then you'll be stuck even further in the paycheck to paycheck cycle. This is why an emergency fund is so important. I call my emergency fund my cushion fund, and I think of it like a big cozy cushion that keeps me comfortable. So call it whatever you want. The important thing is that you think really positively about it. Habit number 2 is building good credit. Even if you don't want to take out any loans, employers and landlords will want to check your credit, and you wouldn't want to miss out on a good job or apartment because of a bad credit score. I have a separate video on what goes into your credit score and how to improve it. That video is linked below. If you want to buy a house and take out a mortgage, good credit will save you many thousands of dollars in the future. Even if you have no interest in being a homeowner, I'm sure you will want to get a good job, and you do not want to let a bad credit score get in the way. Just like building an emergency fund, building good credit early on will create a strong financial foundation, which will make a big difference in your future. Habit number 3 is saving for retirement. Do you want to retire in style, or do you want to not even have the option of retiring? I'm all in favor of working as long as possible, but I can guarantee when you are older, you will want to have the choice of whether to work or not. The earlier you start saving, the better. Compound interest is definitely your friend. I know it might seem like retirement is far away, you'll just figure it out later, but the problem with thinking that way is that time is your friend, and you want to start saving for retirement the earlier the better. The best time to save for retirement is in your very first job, and the second best time to save for retirement is now. There's a link in the description to a chart that shows exactly why you need to start saving early. Habit number 4 is budgeting. Okay, I know so many people think this is a terrible word, and the process of budgeting takes away their freedom and their fun. I'm here to tell you budgeting is really just writing down what you want to spend your money on, and a budget is a plan. Budgeting really just means writing down how you intend to spend your money. A budget gives purpose to your money. I think the idea people miss is that they only think negatively and they don't see the positive side of budgeting. Having a plan for your money can give you freedom. I mean, don't you want freedom? You can get rid of the anxiety of how much to spend, how much to save, and just go according to your plan. Your plan can help you to free up money to invest, which then will make even more money for you. And more money, like, don't we all want that? Who would say no to free money? Okay, habit number 5 is learning as much as you can about money. This requires a little humility because it means we have to say that if we are still in the process of learning, we don't have all the answers. So first of all, the more you know, the better decisions you will make about your money. In 2018, behavioral economist Dan Goldstein from the University of Iowa published a study that said we postpone financial decisions when we don't have the knowledge. I'll have the link to the study in the description. The more you know about money, the more confidence you will have about your financial life. The more confidence you have, the more likely you are to save and invest, which will bring you more money. It's like a really good cycle. Wealthy people make it a priority to know about money, and if they make it a priority, you should too. A lack of financial knowledge has really painful consequences. The more financial literacy and knowledge you have, the more likely you are to do the things that will build wealth. Building wealth will help you to take care of yourself and your family and improve your life over time. So here's the bonus tip. Thanks for sticking around to the end. This is the one that has helped me out the most, and it's such an easy thing to do. Just have your banking app and your credit card app on your phone. Check your bank balance every day. In fact, check it before you spend any money. So thank you from Pamela Finance.